Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shawa, and if you're new here, you're very much welcome. Please hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share any video that you enjoy. So today is just a sit back video. I'm just going to be talking about my 2020 goals and reviewing the goals. And guys, first off, let me just start by saying that I'm basically talking about looking back at my vision board and trying to understand maybe the mistakes I made and lessons that I've learned so far. And one thing I want to just quickly say is that after I made this vision board and after what happened, you know how 2020 has been, what I failed to do was to go back to my vision board and be more realistic about the situation of things, and to be able to remove and fix in new visions that could have been achievable despite the way the economy and the way the whole country and everywhere in the world was. So that's one thing I've learned really early now, and I'm trying to incorporate that into my next year vision board. And I just learned this principle and I tried to quickly share it because I'm not sure, I might forget during the course of the video, and I want you that is watching this, that you're thinking, should I set a new goal? Because initially I was like, I'm not going to write anything down 2021, I'm just going to take it as it goes and all of that. But then I was talking with my brother-in-law and it was like, you know what, it's okay to have your goals, and it's okay to review them regularly, even as quickly or as early as even weekly, to review these goals and to be able to say, okay, this is not more realistic, or to be able to say, okay, this might not happen soon enough, let me just extend it to this time. It's okay to go back and see what is more realistic. So yes, that's what I want to say. So this was my 2020 vision board, and what I wrote here in Chinese characters is "Tega water hang you shraping," and that basically meant to improve my Chinese language. And you can see under here, this is the Chinese flag. And so let me start from the beginning. This was like, I wrote 2020 expectations here, and so I wrote family first, and I wanted to just be more intentional about family relationships. And one thing I've learned is from people is that the fact that you're family or you are born into the same family with someone doesn't necessarily make them your friend. And that's one thing I've learned even from our parents, to just automatically think that because they have 2-3 children, they automatically are friends. But that's not it. Trust me, it is a relationship that you have to be very intentional about. It's a relationship that you have to really work on and grow to be friends with each other, true really friends with each other. Because if you have a brother, you might not necessarily be your best friend or your confident and all of that. It's based on relationship communication, and I wanted to incorporate that into family relationships. Next year, all these things here are about Chinese. You guys know I speak Chinese, and I actually got a scholarship to go and study Chinese. Unfortunately for me, I extended my scholarship till March 2020 and pandemic happened. And apart from even that, I already had issues with applying and all of that, and I wanted to basically just really, how they say that you can't really learn the language fully until you've incorporated and lived in the place for a long time or for a while. So I wanted to really have that experience, but unfortunately for me, March came. I wasn't in fact, it's a lot story and I couldn't go again, and I've sort of lost interest in the whole Chinese thing. I don't know, but I was you guys can see this hunk of a man that I put here. So I remember early January 1st. Let me not even lie. January 1st, I was like, okay, let me even test this relationship thing out if it's possible. And I quickly realized that you can't enter a relationship because you just want to enter a relationship. And of course, I know that, but I was open to the idea. That's just basically why I put a relationship there if I wanted to. But long story, no, it did not happen. Apartments 2022 did me strong thing. This is an apartment, so I was supposed to get my own place, and it did not happen. You guys, 2020, it didn't happen. I kept on looking at places, and many of the places I kept on looking at were way over budget, like too expensive. So hopefully next year, God, please just help me to get a comfortable space and all of that. Next year, I put this character baking, and you guys know my business is making cakes and confectionaries. That's what I do on the side, apart from my love for media and talking to you guys. So I would say this year, honestly, looking back, I've had a lot of growth when it comes to brown sugar treats. I've had a lot of orders compared to 2019, and yeah, it's been so good. Like you would say, despite the pandemic, I've had a really good year business-wise. I've actually had orders all month. The only month I didn't have any order, I even had to cancel the order I had was in April, where there was total lockdown. But apart from that, every month I've been really busy, and yeah, God's been faithful. So next I put this stuff here. So 2020, I wanted to explore more of my, media and passion, and I think at some point during the year, I just got jaded. Myself say you got jaded. I just got tired because I'm like, this is not even realistic anymore. I mean, half of the whole year we're on lockdown. And come on, there was no way I could audition or even go anywhere. And I just think at some point I was like, oh, now I can't even achieve this anymore. I didn't even look at this thing anymore to even go back. So YouTube 1,000 subscribers. Obviously that did not happen. People should have begged subscribe so I can achieve this. And I wanted to get a camera. I didn't. I wanted to change my phone for better camera quality. I didn't. So microphone, tripod. I got these two things. I got my microphone. I got my tripod. And yeah, I wanted to get this ring light because my lighting, obviously, it's not the best. But guys, it's funny how ring light nowadays is really, really expensive, and I did not even bother. So anyway, let me just move on quickly. All these things here are travel. I am a huge travel person, but obviously this year, where I want to travel to, coronavirus, and make more money. Obviously, money. Who doesn't want to make more money? God, like every year I always put it there. There's one intentionality about relationship with Christ, and trust me, it's going to always be in my vision board, because obviously there is nothing that's been too close to God. You keep striving to go closer and closer and closer. And yeah, positive attitude. Yes, I realized that a lot of times I'm always focused on the negative or the what ifs, and now I'm like, positive, please, positive. Because when you're thinking a lot about what could go wrong, there's actually a lot of things that could go right. So why are you not thinking about what can be right? Okay. And lastly here, I wrote mental health. Yeah, I was particular about mental health, and I know I wrote a video about this. I had a video about this before, so yeah, I'm going to maybe link it up here, and I was going to be more intentional this year, basically. So looking at this, I could say like I achieved like how many percent of this. But anyways, that's not the focal point of this video. This video is basically telling you guys that it's okay if you have a vision board. It's okay, and it's actually very good to have a vision board. But the problem with people is that, or what I've realized is that when you have that vision early January, you think you don't have to go back. You think you must always strive to achieve everything there, and then when things are not going the way you thought in your mind, you keep thinking it's not gonna work, everything's not gonna work. It's okay if you can stretch it a bit. It's okay if you can say, okay, this is no more realistic, let me strategize. It's okay to go back to the plans. I would recommend you go back to the plans monthly, and yeah, have a vision board. It's good to pen it down, and it's good to always go back so you remind yourself why you need to keep pushing up. And it's good to always tie your visions to a reason. Why do you want to do this? That reason was what is going to propel you to keep striving to achieve those things in your vision board. Always go back. It's okay if the goals there are no longer realistic. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all in my next one. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.